Hey, good evening, folks, and welcome to our Monday evening Global Affiliates meeting, conference call, Zoom call, whether you're dialing in live, online, or on the phone, or in the replay. We do these Monday evening calls just to keep you posted on important updates and news you can use. And we have an important update for you today. You know, I remember that old movie with Jerry Maguire, Show Me the Money. Well, we're going to show you the money tonight because I'm very excited that our global rewards compensation plan, or rewards plan as we're calling it, is finally ready. And it's so ready that this week we're actually running our first bonus run, and we'll be mailing out checks this week where we don't have our electronic payment program in place yet. So we'll be doing it the old fashioned way. And I think the U.S. mail, snail mail still works, and the checks will still cash. So just a word to the wise, if you've done some business and you have some income coming to you, make sure your address is current in your profile and back office. But I got to tell you, it's been so much work that's gone into this to really create a unique and exciting plan. And I'm just going to jump in and show you what we got. So if you're ready, here we go, folks. The purpose of our IQ Global Rewards Plan is, number one, to reward targeted behavior. And we also want to create excitement and earnings quickly for new affiliates that are joining us. And we want to have balanced earnings. We want to have residual income. We want to make it powerful and at the same time make it simple. And sometimes those things are kind of a challenge to each other. I've been full-time in the direct sales arena for almost 30 years, and I've seen some really confusing compensation plans. I've seen some very powerful, simple ones, and we've tried to create a very powerful, simple one. And at the same time, we're very conscious of regulatory compliance, and we've worked diligently with our attorneys and our designers and our programmers and experts, our founders, our investors, to really create something that is very unique and exciting. It is an affiliate. We are not a network marketing company. We're not a multi-level marketing company. We're an affiliate marketing company, marketing the gold standard in crypto education and training. So let's just jump right in. And the plan was really designed. There's two types, as you all know, there's two types of affiliates and 5 types of rewards. We have the free members and we have our paid members. And the paid members are entitled to earning some additional income that our free members do not. So we are rolling the rewards plan out in 2 stages. The March, April, May, we combined all of the sales from March into April. And we've got our April cutoff, and we're going to be running our March, April commissions this week and mailing those checks out. And then, May will be mailed out the first week or by the 10th of June. Then phase 2 is going to be June and beyond. So we're adding a little more juice to the plan in June. There's some aspects to the plan that we decided not to roll out immediately because, quite frankly, we didn't tell you about them. And you can't hit a target you can't see. So the qualifications during March, April, May are a little bit easier than they're going to be in June. But June, we added a little bit more juice to the plan also. So I'm just going to jump right in, share with you, and show you what we've got. So, the free affiliates, you can earn money 2 ways. And you all know about the first way, which is your 3 levels of weekly affiliate commissions. No change here. 25% on your first level, 10% on your second level, and 5% on your third level. And during March, April, May, there is no qualifications for that. Everybody's going to get paid 3 levels. But we recognize, it's the old adage, if you got to do something to make something. And if someone just jumps in and doesn't do anything, we are going to have some qualifications that go into effect in June for earning the second and third level. Well, let's just call it the affiliate 1, affiliate 2, and affiliate 3. We're going to have some qualifications necessary to earn to affiliate 2 and affiliate 3, which is the second and third level. And we're also in June rolling out a pace setter bonus, which I'll talk to you about in just a minute here. Okay, so where's my cursor here? So here's the changes, these blue changes that are coming up in June. And don't get overwhelmed. It's not that confusing. There's a little bit of detail, but I want to make sure that you understand exactly what we're doing here to make it as simple as possible. And so, as I said, for your A1 level, the 25%, even in June, there'll be no qualification. My philosophy and our philosophy is if somebody sells something, we're going to pay them. Okay. But if somebody recruits somebody that sells something and they're not doing anything, the second level pay, you're going to have to earn that. Okay. To earn that 10% on the second level, we have now a personal volume qualification that's going to affect of $50 per month, or 50 CV, commission value a month, or $400 a year. And guess what that converts to? You're a subscriber. You're either a monthly subscriber, and that's okay, or you purchased an annual subscription, and that's okay too. So you can qualify, you meet your personal volume requirements for A2 by just being a subscriber to the newsletter. You don't have to buy the training manual. You don't have to, join the training room or any of that other stuff. Just be a newsletter subscriber, and you will automatically qualify for your second generation or second level of pay of 10%. Now, to get to your third level, there's a little bit more qualification. And let me jump down and say there's a new part of the plan that we're implementing in June, which is the pace setter. And just consider that is our fast start bonus. So the other requirement for second level is that you've recruited or enrolled 3 personal annual subscribers. Okay. So once you've got 3 personal annual subscribers that you've made 25% on, you're now qualified to start earning your second level of 10%. Now, those 3 annual personal subscribers, that could be 1 this month, 1 next month, or 1 the month after, or there could be 3 of them today or 3 of them tomorrow. But with our new pace setter bonus, if you do those 3 annual subscribers in your first 15 days, that means if you sign up today, May 7th, and you get them done within 15 days, and let me rephrase that because it's going into effect in June. If someone joins June 1st, enrolls 3 subscribers by June 15th, they'll qualify for the pace setter bonus, and simultaneously, they're going to get promoted to A2. So it's no coincidence that the qualification for A2 and pace setter is the same. We're just saying get to A2 within 15 days and you're a pace setter, and you'll get that extra pace setter bonus. And the pace setter bonus is 1% of the total company sales. So we'll tally up all of our pace setters for 1 month, and we'll divide it by the number of points. For once you become a pace setter, you could get 4 people, 5 people, 6 people. You get 3, 4, 5, or 6 points to participate in that pool, and you get to swim in the pool with the other pace setters with 1% of the total company sales. Very excited about that. Now, I do want to mention that there is also a matching pace setter bonus, but that matching pace setter bonus is paid to the first upline P1 or above. And a P1, just think, is a paid rank, and I'm going to get into that in just a moment. But I wanted to continue on A3. For A3, to get to your third level, there's 2 ways to do it. If you're doing 5,000 points with not more than 80% coming from one leg, that means you could have one monster leg doing 4,000 points. As long as you do 1,000 points somewhere else, you're going to qualify. Or you could have 3 A2 legs, and 3 A2 legs is 3 people that a leg with 3 annual subscribers. They don't have to be personally enrolled. It could be 3 A2 legs. It could be someone on your second or third or even fourth level that qualifies as one of those A2s. So that's the affiliate pay now, and let's call it phase 2. I want to jump into and talk about the paid affiliate pays. And with paid affiliates, you can actually earn 5 ways. During April and May, there's 3 ways, which is the 3 levels of weekly affiliate. And by the way, weekly won't be starting until June. We've just had a little bit more difficulty getting our electronic payment processing set up, our payment programs. So we'll be starting our weekly pay in June. But then they also earn 10 levels of monthly revenue sharing, and there'll be 8 to 10% of the company's total value going into revenue sharing pool, plus annual profit sharing. Now, certainly we're not paying annual profits in May or June, but all of your sales from March, April, May, and going forward through the entire calendar year of 2018 will count towards your profit sharing points. And that's based on points. In June, we're going to be implementing the pace setter and the matching pace setter. So now matching pacer is pretty interesting because let's say that I enrolled, John Gruber and, on June 1st, and I buckle down and help John become a pace setter by June 15th. And John gets a 1% share, gets a share of that 1% pace setter bonus. I, as John's enroller, I also, and because I'm a paid member, the matching pace setter is only available to the paid affiliates. The pace setter is available to everyone because we want everyone to get off to a fast start. But we're going to reward the paid members because you might be a paid member and have one or two people in between you and someone that joins that goes pace setter, and we're going to reward you for helping everybody in your group become a pace setter if you're the first upline person, first upline paid affiliate member. So that's how the pace setter is going to work. Now I want to drill down a little bit with you and talk about the monthly revenue pool, which is based on your rank and group commission value. And you notice here there's P1, P2, P3, P4, P5. And P1, we accumulate patronage points or performance points on 2 levels. At P2, you accumulate performance points on 4 levels. At P3, you accumulate it on 6 levels. P4, you accumulated at 8 levels. At the very top of our compensation plan or rewards plan, you accumulate 10 full levels. I do want to mention that there's full compression, dynamic compression in this. So if you happen to be qualified for 4 levels of patronage or performance points, and you have people under you that are only qualified for 2 levels, and there are additional levels that could or should be paid, there's no breakage to the company. This plan was designed to be 100% payout to the members, not breakage to the company. And that unpaid money, those unpaid points will roll up to you. And how patronage works is, I'll get into that in a little bit of detail, but let me just jump down and explain. The personal commission value requirement is the same throughout the entire plan. It's $50 a month or $400 in the last 12 months. To get to the P1 level, it's 5,000 points. At P2, it's 25,000, 50, 100, and 250. And now there's also a maximum team value. So at the P1 level, you can get your 5,000 points, and as long as you have at least 1,000 points coming from your non-big leg, you'll be promoted out to P1, partner 1. If at the 25,000 point, it's still 80%. At the 50, at the P3, the maximum big team value drops to 70%. At the P4, it drops to 60. And at the P5, it drops to 50. That's called the 50% rule, we could call it. I guess over here, it's the 80% rule. But for example, if you had 500,000 points, but you only had 50,000 points coming from outside of your big leg, you would not be promoted to P5. But if you had 500,000 points and you had 125,000 coming from your non-big leg, you would be promoted immediately to the P5 level. So the rank qualification and maintenance is the same each month. So, so these are changes. The blue lines here indicate the changes that are coming into effect in June. So right now, because no one knew there was going to be a qualification for the P1, everyone that's a paid share member is going to accumulate points during March, April, and May. No qualifications during March, April, May to accumulate points and get your share of the revenue sharing pool. And let me give you an idea on this first bonus run. We have on the low side, people that qualified for the bonus pool. On the low side, people about 9%. The lowest we had was 9% of their check coming from the bonus pool. The highest we had one of our members who actually had 73% coming from the bonus pool. So, I'm very excited because I believe that as your organization grows as you start building a global network of affiliates, free and paid affiliates, this bonus pool is going to become a more and more significant and substantial part of your overall income and your residual income. So I'm very excited about the initial performance we're seeing with it. And, I'm very excited also in this first bonus run. We have a number of people that are getting commas in their checks. Hats off. I want to say congratulations to Bob Quintana, our top income earner for our first bonus run. And Bob was really out there shaking the bushes and making it happen. And, there's, congratulations, Bob. And, he's charted a course for us all to follow in. So with that being said, let me explain how the revenue sharing pool works. Each paid affiliate member's owner group points are tallied based on their rank and the percentage of the value for each. So going back, if you look at this, on your first level, you get 100% of the value of all the sales that you make. So if you sold an annual subscription, which is $597, that's 597 points. If it was sold on your second level, you get 90% of those points. So let's just say it was 600 points. On your second level, you're going to get 540 points towards the bonus pool. On your third level, you're going to get 80. So that would be, 6 times 8. That would be 480. Is that right? Yeah, 480 points on a third level sale. On a fourth level sale, you would get, 6 times 7. You get 350 points. So as the volume gets deeper and further away from you, and you have less to do with its actual results, but your organization gets wider and wider, the points per sale diminish, but the number of sales on those deeper levels is quite significant. So this plan will reward you for going deep and wide, as the old saying goes. So I just wanted to point that out. So let me go back to, the explanation. So what we do is we take the total cumulative point value for the entire company is determined. Each paid affiliate member owner's portion of the monthly pool is determined by their total point contribution based on your rank and how many points you had on the levels you're qualified to accumulate points on. And then the revenue points, again, I mentioned they have full dynamic compression. So here's an example. Let's say that Joe is a qualified P2 and he earned 25,000 points over 4 levels of his organization. And let's say that the total combined points for all members in the company in this early stage, this might be the month of, May, who knows, was 800,000 points. And maybe the total co-op commission value for that month was 390 points. There'll be more combined points than there will be commission value because the points are tallied multiple times for multiple people. But if the revenue sharing pool was 8% of that $390,000, there'd be $31,000 in the revenue share. And if each point value was, that would create a point value of about 4 cents. And because Joe had 25,000 points through his 4 levels, he got a $975 additional check. He got a bonus check from the bonus pool of $975 in addition to all of the other bonuses. So I hope that's clear for you, probably clear as mud for some of you, but I do want to go back to where we started from. One of our goals from the very beginning was to keep it simple. And this is the way free affiliates earn, 2 ways. And this is what we'll be using as our battle cry because, most people start as a free affiliate and then upgrade. Some people just get the picture right away and say, hey, I'm going for the gusto, sign me up. I want to be a paid affiliate and start plugging into those other opportunities for income. But it's a very simple rewards plan that pays 25, 10, and 5. And we are going to have some personal qualifications for the second and third level. And we are also going to have a fast start bonus. And we are also going to have a matching fast start bonus. We're calling it a pace setter. And it's a pace setter because we want people to set the pace. It's kind of an inertia buster. When someone joins, you want them to get going fast. And here's something important to know. The pace setter bonus will be a snooze and you lose bonus. You can only earn a pace setter one time in your affiliate life cycle. But you know what? Whether or not you became a pace setter, you can earn a matching pace setter bonus every time you personally enroll a new member, or every time a new member enrolls in your organization that you happen to be the first qualified upline P1, you'll get a matching pace setter. So you can get matching pace setters every month, and we want to reward you for the behavior of helping your new people become a pace setter. Very excited about the pace setter. Very excited about the simplicity of the plan. I do want to mention that here in this unilevel, if you will, in the affiliate portion of our plan, there will be full dynamic compression. So if you are qualified to earn all 3 levels, but you have 2, 3, 4, 5 different people legs in your organization, some are qualified at the A1, some are qualified at the A2. If you're qualified at the A3, you're going to get all the roll up from those people. That's all going to come to you. So this is going to create some really juicy income for the people that are maintaining or qualified A3 or above status, because there's dynamic compression in the affiliate portion, and there's also dynamic compression on all 10 levels within the revenue sharing portion. So this is a very unique plan. And one of the reasons this plan is so unique is because we do have the underlying engine of being a cooperative association that allows us to do some things that a typical direct selling company can't do. When someone joins as a member here on the front end, they're just a free member. When they're paying their membership fee, they're actually buying a share in the IQ Global Affiliate Network. They're becoming an owner, and these are ownership bonuses, only available for ownership. So I'm very excited about where we're going with this. And so I'm very excited also to tell you that another reason to join the Facebook group is because the full document that we just went through here tonight on the Zoom call is loaded in the file section of the Facebook group, and you can download it. Over the upcoming days and next week or so, we'll be adding a narration, we'll be adding the detailed qualification information, we'll be adding a glossary, and we'll actually turn this diagram into a compensation plan or rewards plan brochure. So this is here for you. So I hope you like that. I'm going to stop the recording, and I'm going to start taking some Q&A right through the chat. So I'll stick around for a while. And thanks, everyone. And I hope you enjoyed this first record-breaking rewards plan training. Actually, I have a couple of other announcements I need to make before I end the recording. And that is, number one, we made some simple changes to the enrollment process. They're still in process. There might be a few hiccups, but we've really studied. We listened to a lot of feedback from people. We're making some simplifications and changes to the enrollment process to streamline it. We've made some very simple changes to the shop portion, or to become a customer portion, that I think will also facilitate there. An important announcement is IQ, as of today, we have lowered the price on the combo pack from $9.97 down to $7.99. That's effective today on all future orders. You know that we've lowered the price on the combination pack, which is the 1-year subscription and the manual. And by the way, I got a hot tip that there's only about 300 of the autograph manuals left. So if anybody wants one, they ought to get one pretty darn soon. Also, the manual won't be sold individually any longer. It's only going to be sold in the bundle for $7.99. So those are the primary announcements I wanted to make. So, and those were put out in today's newsletter update. And so with that, I'm going to stop the recording, and I'm going to start the chat and see what kind of questions we might have. Thanks, everybody.